going to happen. You're hanging out around the campfire and you get a request to play something on that guitar of yours. If you're anything like me, your heart races, you sweat a little bit, then you take a deep breath and remember this lesson where I show you an easy bluesy riff that is sure to impress. Welcome back to Relax and Learn Guitar. Maggie May's a little sleepy today. I'm Kevin. My wife Vicky's behind the camera.
Hello.
Let's get started. To this day, I still get butterflies when people ask me to play. Just full confession out there. I don't think it really matters how long you play, how many people you play in front of. And it's always good to have kind of a plan when they ask you to do that. And hanging around the campfire, it's great to have, songs you can play and folks can sing along to. But it's also good to have something where you're playing, you can relax yourself and not have to kind of worry about like singing and playing at the same time or keeping up with a singer, just something you can do all by yourself. So what we have here today is a little bit of a bluesy chord riff. These chords are all easy to play and it's really about what you want to make it. So I'm going to play this one through the way I play it and I'll break it down and show you guys that. But I'll also encourage you to kind of make it your own. So it sounds a little bit like this. You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just kind of taken from a couple of different places. We're going to be using an A7 chord. I really think there's, as with many of my lessons, it's about kind of levels and where you start. So we're going to start on the foundation. We're going to build our way up. And the first part of learning this is going to be the chord shapes. And I know it looks like a lot of chords, but it's really the first part of this little riff here is 2 chord shapes. We're going to play an A7 chord, and I just think of that like an A chord without the middle finger there, or with an open 3rd string. But we're going to play that with our middle finger on the 4th string 2nd fret, and our ring finger on the 2nd string 2nd fret. And for the first part of this lesson, or most of it really, we're not going to worry about this 6th string. I use my thumb to just kind of rest up here a little bit against it to mute it in case I accidentally strum it. So we're going to play this A7 shape on this 2nd fret. We're also going to play it on the 5th fret, the 7th fret, and the 10th fret. So get used to that shape. All right. Our second shape is going to be kind of the top of a C chord. We're going to use our index finger to play the 2nd string on the 3rd fret and our middle finger to play the 4th string on the 4th fret. And the reason I'm suggesting that you play the A7 like this is because it's very easy to then get to that next chord shape. And we're going to play that chord shape here on the 3rd fret. So your index finger, 2nd string, 3rd fret. And we're going to play it on the 8th fret. So all these together, we're kind of going up the neck. If you like this lesson so far, be sure and hit that like button. It would really help us out. It helps other folks here on YouTube see the lesson. So you have that A7. You've got this kind of top of a C shape. Back to the A7 on the 5th, A7 on the 7th. C shape on the 8th, A7 on the 10th. That's kind of like step 1, get those chords under your fingers. And then before we kind of break down exactly how I was playing it, I want to give you guys a suggestion for some strumming you can do to get really good at changing these chords. So we're going to just do down, up, down, up, down, up, down. first thing we're going to do is we're going to sneak in a little chord change on an up strum. So we're going to go down, up, down, change while you're strumming up on that open strings. Down, up, down, change. Down, up, down, change is the idea. So you have.
That's a good tip. I like that.
It's really, thank you. It's one of those things where you don't think it makes that much of a difference until you start doing it. So you can totally, I just call it the no chord. So you can totally strum up on all your strings and not fret any of them and use that little bit of time to get to the next chord shape. And for the beginning of this little chord riff, we're going to go A7, down, up, down, change to that C shape on the 3rd fret, down, up, down, change to the A7 on the 5th fret, down, up, down, change, and then back to that 3rd fret shape. Just do that over and over. I'll stop here and you guys can play along with me a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's ascending, right? We're going up the neck. Now we're going to kind of mirror that with some descending chords here. We're going to start up here on the 10th fret with that A7 shape. Okay, same idea. We're going to go down, up, down. Use the up stroke to change, or up strum to change. Then we're going to make that C shape here on the 8th fret. Change 7, change 5. 10, change 7, or sorry, 8, 7, 5. So doing that with those chord shapes and that down, up, down strum pattern with those changes on the up strums should really get you used to kind of being comfortable with these chord shapes up and down your neck. And we need a little bit of a bridge or a little bit of break from these bluesy chords, and we're going to do that with a D chord to a C add 9. Sticking to 8th note, down up strums, we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then back into that sequence. And to play some songs around the campfire that folks will know and love, definitely check out my free 3-song lesson bundle. It's in the link below. We've got the tablature, the chord charts, everything you need, so definitely check it out below. So to get to where I kind of was showing you at the very beginning of the video, we're going to just keep using these chord shapes. We're just going to change up the rhythm a little bit. And this is a suggestion. You can kind of make it your own, experiment with it. But I like this kind of combination here. And I'll stop there, so we'll just kind of break it into 3 parts. Kind of the ascending part, the descending part, and like the bridge. So for this ascending, all I'm doing here is same chords and same sequence. A7, C shape, 5th fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret. But I'm just doing a bass down up on the first one. And when I say bass, it's the 5th string or the A string for this A7 chord. Bass down up. Then 1 time down on the 3rd fret. 1 time down on the 5th fret. 1 time down on the 3rd fret. I'm just throwing in I'm just picking from strings 1 down to 4. I'm picking up on the strings. So you have bass, down, up, down, 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 1, 2, 3, 4. And And then we want to work on that descending part, and don't skip over that little suggestion, because that really helps with the rhythm. But I'm just changing this to all down strums. It's going to sound like this. I'm also muting, which just means I'm putting my hand back down on the strings, directly onto the strings with my palm to keep the notes from ringing out. The last 2 down strums ring out. So 10th fret is down, down, rest, and then down on the 8, down on the 7, down, down again, and then down, down on the 5. Down, 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 down. And then for that bridge, it's just going to stay the same with this D to C add 9, back to D. All right, so let's put it all together. Play along with me here, and I'm going to play it with the version I've just kind of shown you. We'll just string it together so you can kind of see and hear. I'll slow it down so you can see and hear how it can all fit together. All right, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Descending again to the D, C add 9, back to D, and then all over again. Up next, check out this video where I show you my top 5 Campfire sing-along songs. Check that one out next. Remember that Vicky and Maggie and I very much appreciate your views, your support here on YouTube. We are having a blast with it. We'll see you for the next lesson. And remember, you're never too old to learn.
Take care.